We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, keeping that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this? What you don't want to see more? No, you want to see more, but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk my basic. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up.
The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
This is 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down.
Good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing Sanders. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, check the Eagles.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Ready. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Sanders. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
16 at the 38-yard line.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Here we go. Hiking 8.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. It's caught by Bryant. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. To throw is Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On play action, here's Shador. Pass to the tight end, Wiley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. To throw again, here's Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Sanders to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Panther 60.
Sanders. Now it's caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, what's the head coach thinking?
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And there's really no underestimating or downplaying the incredible regular season he had throwing the football. When you throw for over 5,000 yards, that's a monster season. He's got an offense that's certainly capable of doing damage in the postseason as well. But he also understands that defense tends to win championships in the playoffs. He wants to find a way to set that aside and advance his team.
Let's go now.
Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They run for the first time with James Cook. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Cook again. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Now Ward. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 36. Throwing is Ward. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hey.
Off play action, Ward. Now a run here. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that
this is intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
That's good.
These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 tight. 19 tight. Set. Ready. 6. Dragon 60. Ready.
To throw is Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
They go play action with Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
18, Pioneer.
To throw, here's Ward. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
That was a heck of an effort to stop him just short of the marker, but now they're going to need another big play on 4th down on defense, I believe, because offensively, they went from 3rd and long to now it's a go situation here on 4th and inches.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
Well, you just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there, being able to get lower than the defense.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Denver's offense now set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows your defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row. They run it again with Cook. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Come on, come on. Let's cook it like hot 70, hot 70.
Throwing now, Ward. And he's got his man on the out route. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the Broncos' 38-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Hold ready.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's Ward. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Moore. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. That is caught. Kincaid with it. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Dalton Kincaid, 76 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Let's go now.
Back to throw now on first down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
Second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Moore. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Back to throw. Moore. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that will pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw again, Ward. And he's got it. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
Come on, 7 Pirates, 7, cross all 80. Bobcat, 70 Ranger, 18 Pioneer.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC Wildcard game. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
That's a tremendous start to the third quarter. These guys had their foot on the gas the entire first half. They continue to keep the accelerator down.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Here we go.
And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Moore. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Cook up the gut. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the first down on that one?
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Yeah, the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Gunnar Helm from 3 yards out. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Panther 6.
Throwing, Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. And incompletion as a result.
Here's Sanders. Bryant with a catch right side. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Shador. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To throw is Sanders. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. And to battle game plans, theirs has been superior.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now they'll run on the draw. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard
To throw
line.
now, here's Sanders. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Broncos, first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. Touchdown! Pat Bryant, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out come the Titans now. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And in a situation like this, you're in the 2nd half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Left side, Cook. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and a couple. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Let's go now.
And the Titans, 1st down.
70 Lions.
Play action now. Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Ward. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. So nothing doing there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Come on. Set. Crack all 80.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a give right side Swift. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
No, Viking 18.
Play fake, here's Ward. This is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Gunnar Helm, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Titans are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Denver's offense now set to go. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 8. Sanders to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. That is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Broncos.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
First down, they'll go to the ground attack. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
There he goes left side. Inside the 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Roger McCreary on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up
from the gun, it's Sanders. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly A must. It's 1st and 10. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Sanders. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Try to take this home, they'll run. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
The Titans go victory formation down to a knee.
And there it is, that symbol that ends a game that one team loves and the other team can't stand. Taking a knee, and guess what? The visitors came in and got it done. Wild card round, first step on their way trying to get to the Super Bowl.
First step indeed. They're underdogs. We'll see if they can continue to make some noise in the playoffs, but a good first step. The Titans are moving on as we say so long, everybody. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Denver, good night, everybody.